So this is what a bad hair day looks like in the middle of quarantine. Don't judge. Today I've got a difficult enough session planned for today. I think you can let me know at the end of it, of course. No props again today. Grab your mat, grab your head cushion and that if you need it, and come and have a stand with me. And let's get warmed up. Okay, let's start off by warming up the upper body first. So we'll grind down through our posture first of all. So get those feet a nice hip distance apart. Think of your weight going down through all of your toes. In fact, let's do a few heel toe raises here, coming up onto the tippy toes, falling back onto the heels and lifting the toes up off the ground. Tippy toes. And you might feel yourself wanting to fall backwards when you pick the toes up. That's good. So we're activating muscles at the front and the back of the lower leg here, your shin muscles, tibialis anterior, and your calf muscles at the back, which are muscles that propel you up onto your tippy toes. Rest just there. Think about spreading your weight evenly, almost gripping the floor with your feet. So if you wanted to pick up or scrunch up a towel underneath your big toe to pull your arch up and away from the ground. Soften your knees. Think of your pelvis, your 3 stacked up shelves, grounding steady at the bottom. That drawing in of your lower tummy muscles, that's how we activate the transversus abdominis. 30% of your effort. Ribs sitting heavy on top. All right. And always remember that, like they say, that connection and that decrease of the rib flare, especially when we're doing any of our up overhead movements. Everything is centered, your cylinder through here keeps you steady as you're doing all of your movements. Draw your shoulder blades back and down, and the neck comes up nice and tall, giving yourself almost a double chin effect, growing taller up through your spine, as if someone's pulling you up by your head and stretching you upwards. For our first warm-up movement today, we're just going to bring in the arms first and then we'll take the legs in there after. So palms are facing your body, going with the left arm first. I want you to draw your arm across your body, and you'll see I'm following with my head here, getting a little bit of spinal and neck rotation. We come up and across. Again, my neck's following it the whole way, and the arm returns. Opposite arm. Coming on to the right, across the body fully, and really, really exaggerate on your movements here. Stretch up with the arm as you come up and round. Down and touch, and we're off with the left hand. Across, stretch, 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 stretch. Arm comes down by the side, we come across with the right. Stretch. And lower, beautiful, nice and gentle to begin with. A few of these, and then we're going to add in the legs, layering everything on. Good, come right across the body. Set the shoulder blade back and down as we come up and round. Okay, on this next one, bring your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Going to come in for the same shoulder movement. Bend the knee of the side that you're coming onto. You can pop your resting hand on here if you like, if you're struggling for balance. Beautiful. And then the same onto this side. And you can let your spine rotate here as you go. Coming up and round. I'm following my hand the whole way. Almost making it like interpretive dance. Good. It's a really, really nice way to open up the spine into rotation. And getting the arms into it as well. Lunging onto each leg as you go. Nearly there. And last one. Up and round and back center. Keep your feet quite wide, turned out at about 10 to 2. And we're in for some of our squatting series. We squat down, come up onto the tiptoes, grow tall, lower down, hands on the hips, squat. Tiptoes, grow tall, lower down. Mess about with your foot position here if you need to. Some of us might really, really struggle to balance on the tippy toe with a leg wide, but just see how you get on. Squatting down as deep as you can, keeping the back up nice and straight. Slow it way down for these last few. We sit down, inhale, tippy toes, exhale to grow tall, lower and back down, squat down deep, tiptoes, grow tall, lower back down, last few. Keep those shoulders back, that's it. tiptoes, grow tall, lower back down. This will be our last one. Squat down, tiptoes, grow tall, and lower down. Good, keep the feet where they are. Palms come up facing each other. Rotate hands, backward circle. Arms are right the way out behind you. Pulse for 10. Right out behind. Palms facing each other. Elbows relatively straight. Last 3, 2, 1. We follow right the way through. 3 big backward circles. Good. 2. Rotating back. Last 1. On this one, rotate, and as you come back, get the arms right the way out behind you, and let's pulse that pinky finger up towards the ceiling behind us. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come up level with the shoulders. Feet are still nice and wide, wider than hip width apart, turned out to 10 to 2. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to go opposite hand to opposite leg like our saw stretch. We're going to be coming down and across like so, starting with my left hand first. So it's a gentle curl down of the spine. The back hand is going up behind us as if we're reaching back for our seatbelt. Soften down through your knees, go nice and slow. So your left hand is grasping the outside of your right leg. You're reaching back with your right hand up behind you. Give yourself a pull to twist around farther to look over that right shoulder. Big breath in. And out. And pick yourself back up again. And we'll do a few on each side. Inhale. On the exhale, get that rotation first. Flip that back hand up and then gently curl your spine down. Really soften through those knees for me. Grasp the outside of the ankle. Reach back with the left hand. Twist yourself around to look over the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale to stand. Inhale. Let's go with the left hand. Rotating down. Little twist when you're down there. Inhale. Exhale to stack back up and rotate center. Inhale. Exhale, let's rotate to the left. And then we fold forward, making our way down towards that left leg. Reaching back with the floated up left arm, reaching for the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale to grow tall. 1 more on each side. Really good. Soften through those knees. Inhale. Exhale, rotating down. Rotate as you grab the outside of the ankle. Inhale. Exhale to stack back up. Inhale. Exhale, rotating down. Flip that back hand up. Reach up, up, up and away. Inhale. And your exhale to stack back up. Absolutely beautiful. Bring the feet back into hip width apart. We're going to go up and down onto our tiptoes. Really, really good. And the arms at the same time. Going to come fully into extension and up into flexion as we come up onto our tippy toes. Get that full extension and then grow. Good. Full extension on your breath in. Exhale to grow. Last few, really, really good. Keep the ribs down as the hands float up overhead, warming up the toes here. We're feeling it in the calves. The shoulders are getting a beautiful stretch off here. And last one, absolutely excellent. Hands on the hips. We're going to float that left leg out to the side. Okay, and from here, we're going to draw very, very slow and controlled semicircles with the leg starting at the front. We semicircle out and round to the back. Trying to keep your 3 stacked up shelves stacked up nicely. Hold on to a door or a wall if you're feeling precarious about your balance. Take the weight all the way down through that right leg. Pick up the left, hands on the hips. Whenever you're ready, let's go. Inhale. Exhale to draw a circle. Inhale to come back. Nice and controlled. It's a nice one, this. Good. Try to keep the height. Last few in this leg. Good, this will be the last one. From here, I'm going to get you to bend the knee. Keep balance on that leg if you can, or hold on to something if you need. Small knee bend on this right leg. We're going for 5 in total. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. And let's swap over leg, taking the weight down through the left leg. Pointing the right out in front. Hold on to something if you need, or hands on the hips otherwise. Knees straight. Inhale. Exhale. You can take a softness in the standing knee if you like for balance. We're drawing semicircles. You can go as high or as low as you like with these, depending on what your balance is like. Staying steady here at your center. Just like everything, we're training on the mat, allowing a disassociation between the legs and the core, so that the power of our legs isn't throwing uncontrollably our spine around, leading to injury. Good, last 2. Legs getting tired now. Getting that nice rotation of the hip. It's a good ball and socket joint. And as you come back round through, that's when we bend at the knee. We're just setting it level with the standing knee. And our 5 small single-legged knee bends. 2. Good. 3. Trying to keep the knee over the second toe. It is hard though, especially when your hip's already fatigued. And 5. Inhale. Exhale to set down to the side. Beautiful. Hands come down by your side. Lunging from side to side. Inhale. On your exhale, side bend. Reaching down the left leg. And we're going to stay in that position, staying tight at your tummy, leaning down through this left hand. I'm going to draw nice circles with this right arm again. I'm allowing my neck, almost my nose, to follow the hand. Get a nice gentle warm up of the neck, but if it's straining on your neck, keep the neck steady, change direction. Now we're coming up and over. Good. And if you're feeling like you want to work the abs, you can float this bottom hand away. Inhale, exhale, come in center. And let's slide the hand down that right leg. Get comfortable in your side bend first. Feel the side stretch. Inhale, exhale, bring the left arm across. Backwards circles to begin with. Open up the spine into side bend here. Inhale, exhale, change direction. Again, like I say, if you're wanting, you can float that bottom hand away so that your obliques are really having to work here. You can see how good swimming is for you. Inhale, exhale to come back in center. Let's go for our roll down series. Come onto the mat and get started on our exercises. Feet are hip width apart, spreading your weight nice and evenly throughout the feet. Grow tall through the crown of your head. First of all, we inhale. On the exhale, tilting the crown of the head forward. That upper back is starting to round, pulling the tummy up. Knees are soft. We're gently making our way down towards the floor. Awakening the spine today. Let's just be down here for a bit. Might be feeling more stiff or less stiff than usual, who knows, but try to ease into your stretch that little bit farther. Bringing the cervical spine, which is your neck, into the picture by looking down in between your knees. Getting those hands down. Shift around in the stretch while you're there. Shift your weight through your left leg onto your right leg. Right hand and left hand. Opening the spine up into those rotatory and side bending forces. Big breath in. And on your breath out, you know what to do. Ground down through the feet. We squeeze the bum, starting to stack ourselves back up into standing, walking the spine up like a string of beads. The last thing that'll come up tall is your head. Inhale. Exhale, let's go again. Crown of the head tilting forward. The arms coming heavy out in front of you. Slow this part way down. Open up each vertebra at a time as you gently, mindfully, with control, Make your way down into that fully spinally flexed position. And just feel the stretch down the body. Let's just take a couple of big deep breaths. Be here for 10 seconds. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. You'll feel the backs of your ribs just beneath your shoulder blades filling up as you fully inhale and exhale. Big breath in. On your breath out, squat down through your feet, bending the knees until you're in a squatted position. Hello. And now let's come down onto our side. We're going to start on our side today, something different. So I'm starting on my left hand side. We're going to get our side lying exercises out of the way first. Got them written down for you today. Okay, so you can be here with your head cushion. My head cushions have gone AWOL. Head cushion, or you can prop yourself up onto your elbow, just like me. So make sure you can see me, okay? We're starting off with a little torpedo, and I've added in a hip abduction into it as well. So let's just get our side lying posture nice first. Pulling the tummy button up in towards the spine, grounding down through your core. Your hips can be flexed ever so slightly here, maybe like a 10 degrees, but you should nearly be relatively straight here, okay, not bent too far forward. Fingertips most definitely are going to be needed here. They're pressed out in front of us, or you can go onto a fist or the flat of your hand, depending on what your wrist is feeling like today. So with our torpedo, we've connected the feet together. We lift both legs up together. Now you're going to be feeling this in the insides of the adductors, mostly going to be feeling it on the side obliques, up in your tummy muscles up here. So we lift up into our torpedo. The top leg comes away into a full hip abduction, touches back down. You're still in your torpedo, and you lower back down. Okay, we'll do 10 of these. Big breath in, breath out, torpedo, up, torpedo, lower back down. Inhale, exhale, torpedo, lift, touch, lower back down. Inhale, exhale, lift, abduction, touch torpedo, lower back down. Inhale, exhale, up, down. You're keeping that height of the torpedo, which is tough as you're coming up. That bottom leg staying up really, really good. Last few, inhale, exhale, up, down, lower and back down. Last one, let's make this our last one. Up and float and lower and back down. Okay, this one, 10 quick heel beats. We float ourselves up into our torpedo. I want you to connect your heels and turn your feet out, and we click the feet together. Okay, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower. That one is an absolute killer. And from there we float straight up. So we'll do a flow of these three. Bring the top leg in front of the bottom leg. You're propped up on your elbow, elbows directly underneath your shoulders. We push down through that top leg up into a side bend. Leaning through the top leg, we curl the knee up and down 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, and the sequence starts again. So it's 1 set done. We have 3 sets to do. Down onto the elbow, feet connected, fingers out in front, torpedo, hip abduction, touch the torpedo, lower back down. Good, that's 3. Torpedo stays strong as we do the hip abduction, and then we lower back down. After this, try to stay straight on your side as well, by the way, which is quite tough. You'll really feel your obliques roaring, your tummy here. After this, we're going straight in for our heel beats. Remember, we're clicking the heels together, and then we shall fire straight up into our side bend and knee float. Last one, up, down, lower back down. Take a big breath in, switch everything off, and get ready. Float both legs up, connect the heels, turn the feet out, and click together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale to lower. Get that top leg out at the front. You're propping yourself up onto your elbow. We're going up for our side bends. Inhale, exhale, push down and through. Hand round, a nice side bend. Take the weight through the top leg, float the knee up, down, up, down, 3 more, 2 and 1, inhale, exhale to lower, lower back down onto the elbow, sweaty, breathe, in through the nose, fill the lungs maximally, exhale, empty the lungs maximally, last set. Alright, these are nearly there. Feet stacked up on top of each other, hand out in front, torpedo, hip abduction, lower back down. Off we go. These are tough, tough, tough. And if this is too tough, you can have a wee knee bent if you like. Okay, probably should have told you that earlier, but everybody's really super struggling right now. Knee bend, up into torpedo, up and down. You're decreasing the width of the leg when you bend the knee. Last 2. And last 1. Up, down, rest the legs. Give your side a little rub. Really, really feeling it in the obliques muscles here. This is what cinches our waist in really, really well. Okay, you'll know this one. Float the legs up to begin with. Turn the feet out. Connect the heels. Beat 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. Take that top leg out in the front. Prop yourself up onto your forearm. Inhale. Exhale, side bend. Just get a nice strong side bend first. Take the weight down through that top leg if you can manage. If not, just try to be here. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. That was absolutely amazing. Okay, so that's us lying on our left hand side done. We're going to come on to our backs next. Hands behind you. Lifting up at the feet to come up into these ones if you're wanting something a little bit easier. For our backwards bridge is what we're doing next. Alright, nice and long if you like. So with this one, we push down through the hands and the heels with knees straight, come up into a backwards bridge. Step to the left, step to the right, step back center, fixed bridge tall, and lower back down. Or if you're wanting something that little bit easier, decrease in the length, of course. Step to the side, step to the side, step back center, and we'll make it easier that way. Watch out for your wrists as well. If you've got wrist pain, listen to your body, and if it gets super sore, avoid, okay? Big breath in, breath out, push down. Inhale, exhale, step left, step right, fixed bridge, inhale. Step center, fix your bridge, inhale. Exhale to lower down. Tuck yourself into a ball. Good. Do 2 more, inhale. Exhale, hands come back, or you can be on your fists either, or turn your wrists into a different plane. So I'm going to turn my fingers away from me now. Big breath in, breath out. Bridge, step left. Step right, fixed bridge, inhale. Center, fix your bridge. Back down. Hug. Just stretch the old triceps off, inhale. Exhale, last one. I'm going to turn my fists now just to see if I can manage that. Inhale. Exhale, push up onto a bridge. Step left, step right, fixed bridge, inhale. Step center, fixed bridge. And lower back down. That was absolutely brilliant. Big breath in. And breath out. Let's come onto the right hand side. Have to torture you for the other side of that little series that we done. You can do it. Okay. Exactly the same thing. You'll know the sequence now, okay? Propping yourself up onto your elbow. Legs straight. So you can see me, okay? Legs straight, hand propped out in front. We float up into a torpedo first, both legs, or like say you can have legs bent here if you like. Float the leg up and down, they touch, and lower back down. You might find a difference between both sides, because I'm always saying that I definitely noticed a decrease in strength on my left side as opposed to my right. But that's what all these exercises are for, and this is what's great, you know, if you're training with like a barbell or that, you don't get to isolate left from right, so it's good to be able to train that to give the weaker side of your body, your non-dominant side, a little bit of a blast as well. Second last one, we're going straight onto our heel beats, up and down. You can stay up there if you like, turn your heels out, heel beat for 10. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale. Exhale to lower. We're popping the top leg out in front for our side bend. Prop yourself up onto your elbow. Inhale. And on your exhale, pushing up and over. I've got a wall here, sorry, so just have to let my arm hang. You're taking the weight down through the top leg. Bottom knee flexes 5 times. And back. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. Really building up a sweat here. Bringing yourself down onto your elbow. Straightening out at the legs again. Hands propped out in front for that little bit extra support. And like I say, you can go fingertips, fist, right onto your forearm. Whatever's most comfortable, just keep your trunk nice and steady too. Feet stacked up on top of each other. Pulling into the tummy, legs lift together, torpedo. Hip abduction, lower back down. Good, off we go. Lift, lower, and lower back down. Torpedo, lift, torpedo, lower back down. Remembering your breathing. Good, almost there. This is our last 2. Down, last one. Lower down, take a little rest here. We're going to go in for our heel beats. Our side bend with knee folds. And then we just one more side of this nastiness to do. Okay, float the legs up into torpedo. Turn the heels out, connect the heels. And click. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Get the top leg out in front. Propping yourself up onto your elbow. Inhale. And on your exhale, pushing down through the legs and that forearm. Taking all your weight down through the top leg. Let's fold the knee up and down. Trying to take it up towards the chest. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower. You're doing so well. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Drink of the water. We're going to come down in for our last set of these. Thank goodness. And then we'll get some of our abdominal work done. Propping yourself up onto your elbow. Legs out long, knees straight, feet connected, arms out in front of you. Let's go. Torpedo, hip abduction, torpedo, lower back down. Really, really good. Good. Really focus on keeping the height of that bottom leg. That's really good. Just a small lift up off the ground. Excellent. We're over halfway there. Now we're coming on for our heel beats. Our side bend. And then we get to lie on our backs. Chill out for a bit. Last one. Up, down, rest back down. Woo! Take a breather, big breath in. Fully breathe out. Empty the lungs, big breath in. Big breath out. Empty the lungs, keeping the lungs healthy. Alright, pop the fingertips down. Let's come up into the torpedo. Turn the hips out, connect the heels. Make sure you're lifting that bottom leg now to achieve these as well, these heel kicks. Let's heel beat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Top leg comes out in front. Stacking ourselves up onto the forearm. Top leg's doing all the propulsion here. Inhale. Exhale. up and over. Take the weight down through that top leg, and that's knee fold. Good, last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale to lower down. Absolutely amazing. And sit up tall, legs spread wider than hip width apart. Grasp the insides of your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, fold the spine forward. Let the hands creep in between your legs, reaching forward. Keep the knees straight. Let's get that big stretch down the back body and into the groin muscles. Inhale. Exhale to draw tall. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to the insides of the thighs, walking the fingertips forward, keep the knees pinned down, stretch, 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 and breathe deep. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Okay, let's come on to our backs next. So take yourself into sitting, hold on to the backs of your thighs, gently curl your spine down, take them down onto your back. Okay, for this one, we're going to have our hands in the prayer position. Okay, and we're going to do a little bit of abdominal work here by threading through the legs. So we have our hands set up in prayer position, we inhale. On the exhale, we curl up into abdominal prayer position. First of all, we bring the hands in between the legs. Okay, we sit back. When we sit up, we're coming off to the right hand side. So if we're reaching down for the calf muscle there, you sit back down. You can imagine where this is going. We come center, we sit. We go off to the left, we sit, etc., etc. Okay, so we'll all get started together. Hands start off up overhead to begin with. Feet are just bent up into our Pilates rest position. And try to keep the ribs down as well while your arms are flailing around. Okay, big breath in. Breath out. Let's come to the right hand side first. Right hand side of the leg. Inhale to lower back. Exhale to sit up. In between the knees. Inhale to lower. Exhale to the left. Inhale to lower. Good. Inhale to the middle. Exhale. Good. Your exhale's taking you up. Your inhale's taking you back. Middle. Inhale. Left. Inhale. Middle. Inhale. Right. Inhale. A few more to go. Middle. Inhale. Left. Inhale. Middle. Inhale. Right. Inhale. I think that's our last set. Middle. Inhale. Left. Inhale. 1 more to the middle. Inhale. 1 more to the right. Inhale. And rest the arms down by your side. That was absolutely beautiful. Straighten the left leg for me. Gonna keep the right knee bent up where it is. And for our arms, we're gonna have our arms stretched out behind us. So I don't want them resting on the floor. Your elbows are soft, you interlace your fingers, and we're using the power of the pecs muscles against gravity to just hold we're flexed up about 30 degrees or so from the floor, okay? So just so that your biceps muscles about in line with your ear or so here, okay? We're just keeping those muscles of the shoulders activated while we do some works with the hips here. We're going to do hip circles. You can pick your knee up into a folded tabletop position. We're imagining there's a pencil coming up out of the knee joint, and we're drawing circles. So we're going to come across the body first, then we come down and round. You can kind of straighten the leg out there if you like, coming out to the side, all the way up to the right hand side and back center. Come across the body, down and round. Really wide circles. Now, your concentration needs to be on pinning your pelvis and the whole of your lower back down onto the mat here so that you're not shaking about too much. Also pinning that straightened left leg down too. So I've got a slight bend in my knee here, but you can see now you can straighten the leg out if you want, if you feel like you can achieve that full hip circle and you're wanting a little bit of added weight. Change direction. Come across the body, give full circles. Good. Your pelvis, your tummy muscles are activated as you lower the leg away from the body. That's when you'll feel the left side of your lower back want to lift up. And we don't want that happening. Inhale. Exhale. Return that leg. This time, actually you will end up working in the arms slightly too, having to hold your arms up like that. We'll swap over legs. I want your hands in a prayer position just above your sternum, your chest bone here. Straighten out at the right leg this time. And we're going to pick the left leg up into a tabletop prep. Now while you're here, first activate your lower tummy muscles, squeezing the tummy into the mat, pulling into those tighter pair of jeans so that you're stable at the pelvis before we start the movement of the hip. Disassociating the movement of the leg from the pelvis here. Inhale. Exhale, pencil coming up out of the knee. Pin that right leg down. Let's come across the body first. Down and round. All the way to the left hand side. And back up center. Keeping the hands pointing up towards the ceiling. Down and round. So you can straighten. I'm straightening the knee out here to give myself a little bit of extra challenge just to scoop down and round, and then really get that outer portion of your circle as you come away from the body, come across the body, come down low, pin the leg down and your tummy as you come away from the body. Hip circles take a lot of concentration, and I find when you're not concentrating on it, it can seem like a real flimsy, futhry, useless, non-challenging movement, but you'll come to realize it is in fact very, very challenging. Change direction. Wide away from the body first. Scoop down and around. Come across the body to get that nip of the adductors, and then out long. Like I say, straighten the leg if you like. Away from the body. Down and round. Come across the body. Up and round, but you're pinning your pelvis down onto the mat this entire time. It's just your femur, your thigh bone moving within the hip socket, a ball and socket joint. Whew. Inhale, exhale, fold the knee, and then both knees up for me there. That was absolutely brilliant. Okay, this is a lovely little one. Come onto your side facing me. So I'm coming onto my right hand side. Position yourself actually so that you're lying on your right hand side, just so I can talk you through this quite well. Right, we straighten the bottom leg out, bring your top leg, which is your left leg, over onto the front. I'm using my right hand to pin that left knee down, okay? If you want a little bit of a quad stretch, reach down for that bottom leg, take a grab of it with your left hand. So what we're going to try to do here, keeping this hand pinning this left leg down, you can do whatever you want with the bottom leg. Keep the leg pinned down. Gently try to drop your left shoulder down on towards the ground. And you can let go of that bottom leg now if you like. That was just to keep your pelvis nice and grounded. Gently, gently, gently trying to drop the left shoulder onto the mat. But I want you to keep that left knee pinned down with your right hand. Breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale. Come center. Beautiful. Change over onto your opposite side. So I'm just going to go this way just so you can see this from the back. Now we're lying on our left hand side. Top leg, which is the right leg, is going on top. You can bend up that bottom leg. My left hand is pinning my right knee down. You can take a little grab of the heel at the back. And then whilst keeping my right knee in contact with the ground, I am gently trying to drop, and I'm going to release that leg. Drop my right shoulder down towards the mat. Feeling a great big stretch in the thoracic spine. Please breathe deeply through this. Inhale. Exhale to roll forward. Coming off of that, it's a really, really, really nice thoracic rotation stretch there. Okay, and then we are coming on to our tummy for a little bit of hamstring work. Prop yourself up onto your elbows, but not up too high. So scoot your hands away from your body ever so slightly. We're going to focus on this left leg first. Step number 1, Pin your hip bone down hard into the mat by squeezing your bum and your tummy. We're going to do 10 hard pumps, single-legged kicks, hamstring curls with this left leg while maintaining that hip connection onto the mat. Flex your heel up towards your bum, pin down the hip, and we're going to pulse hard as you can. So if you really wanted to kick your bum hard, okay, off we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Let's focus on the right hip. Sink the hip bone hard into the mat. As you flex the foot up, keep that contact of the hip onto the mat, and we're kicking as hard as we possibly can. Like I'm talking as if you wanted to burst a watermelon with your foot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale to lower back down. Okay, for this one, we're going to come in for double leg kick here. And with double leg kick, what we're going to do with the arms is I want your forehead down onto the mat. Arms are floated down behind. So just like we usually do with our breaststroke prep, where we float our forehead up off the mat, your eyesight still looking down onto the mat. Pin the hip bones down and into the mat, drawing the shoulder blades down and away, floating the pinky finger up towards the ceiling here. Breastbones just lifted off, but the chin's tucked down into the chest. We're going to flick both heels up together at the same time. We do 10 of those, then we straighten the legs out, trying to get a little bit of hip extension, and that's when we're going to float our arms up overhead. Okay, really wish my camera was longer, I apologise. Okay, so switch everything off, inhale. On the exhale, float the arms up, pinky facing the ceiling, and your head floats up too. Tucking the chin into the chest. Flex both of the knees up towards the bum. Keep your heel, your hip bone pressed into the mat, and we flick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out. The arms come up overhead like we're swimming, and then everything lowers back down. Do 3 sets of this. Breath in to bring the arms by your side, breath out to float up into your swim prep. Inhale, connect the big toes together. Exhale, curl the heels up towards the bum. Maintain this position, tuck your chin into your chest, and let's pulse the heels towards the bum. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, float the legs up, float the arms straight out in front of you. Inhale, exhale to lower. Inhale, arms down by your side. Exhale, just floating the breastbone and the head up off of the mat. Connect those 2 big toes together, bend the knees, and let's pulse the heels towards the bum for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, stretch the legs long, get the arms out in front, sink those hip bones into the mat, and lower back down. Excellent. Roll over onto your back for me. A little bit more abdominal series here. We is not done with that yet, so we're going to come for our spinal roll up. Arms are up overhead. Inhale. On your exhale, hands come just above the shoulder joint. We touch into the chest, and we're gently starting to stack ourselves up. Sitting right the way through, making a nice C shape. And we're going to make this a flow today. So we shall be here for a little bit of a stretch. The next part of this sequence looks like so. Okay, we sit ourselves back just about a 45-degree angle. We pick the legs up as well, 45 degrees. We keep those where they are only if you can manage. Lower back down. Sit up. Feet fold down, and you stretch down to touch your toes. And it's from there. We sit up, we gently lower down, and the whole sequence starts again. Arms are up overhead. Okay, big breath in. Breath out. Hands stop just level of the shoulders. Curling the chin towards the chest, we curl up and we shoot through like a C, not quite touching the toes. You're sort of floated up, pulling the tummy button up and away. Inhale. On the exhale, stack the upper body up, lean back slightly, pick the legs up into a teaser. This is our teaser position here, just so that your arms and legs are parallel, looking down at your feet. Inhale. Exhale, keep the legs where they are, start to curl the spine down till your shoulder blades and head hits the mat. Inhale. Exhale to sit back up into teaser. Legs fold down. Inhale. Exhale, shoot forward, and this time actually touch the toes. Bring the head down in between the shoulders. You're looking down in between your knees. Inhale. Exhale, release from the feet. Stack up tall with your arms. Inhale. And exhale, knees straight and toes pointed. We're gently starting to lower ourselves back onto the mat. Arms come right the way up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Hands stop, level of the shoulders. Tuck chin to chest. Curl yourself up. Make yourself a C. Shoot through. Pulling the tummy up. Inhale. Exhale, lowering the body back to 45 degrees, picking the legs up to 45 degrees, achieve your teaser. Arms and legs parallel. Inhale. Exhale, keep the legs where they are, and we're rolling the spine down until the shoulder blades and head hits the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Back into teaser, pull the heels up, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, shoot through and touch the toes. And let's be here for 5 or 10 seconds, looking down in between the knees, trying to keep the knees straight, getting the maximal stretch down into the back body. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, release from the feet. We sit up tall, salute, folding forward, knees straight, toes pointed, gently making my way back onto the mat. Arms come up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Curl. And shoot through a nice big C, pulling up from the chest, pulling up from the tummy, almost as if there was fire here at my thighs, and I'm pulling my upper body up and away from it. Tucking the chin down. Inhale. Exhale. Lower body to 45 degrees. Pick feet up to 45 degrees. Teaser. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the legs where they are. Coming down. Inhale. Exhale, sitting back up into a teaser. Inhale. Exhale, pull the feet up. They gently lower to the mat, and we shoot through, and this time we actually touch the feet. Head comes in between the shoulders. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Turning back round onto your front. We're on all fours this time. We're going to go in for some of our press up and planking series, our favourite. Bringing your hands nice and spread wide, shoulder width apart and directly underneath the shoulders. Step back with one leg, step back with the opposite leg. Come into a nice full plank for me. Okay, or you can be in plank level 1 as well if you're still not feeling this. So, pulling the tummy up and away, setting the shoulder blades back. We're going to come up for 5 leg floats. 6 needs to be an even number. 3, 4, good, knees straight, leading with the heel. 5 and 6, we inhale. I'm going to try to go in for some narrow press-ups now. I'm rubbish at these. So this is where your arm is just gracing your rib cage. We're not out nice and wide with these press-ups, so you can come into a modified for this if you like, or anybody that's feeling super strong with these narrow press-ups, please go for it. This is something I'm still working on. Nice and narrow, so the insides of your elbows are literally just gracing your ribs. Good, last 2 and 1, and through there, sit back into a shell stretch. 2 more sets of those to do. Pushing through your hands, getting your bum right the way back onto your heels. Inhale. And exhale. Gently take yourself up into your full plank position again. Doing our leg pull in prone. Inhale. Exhale, float up with the left leg and down. Right leg and down. Left leg and down. Right leg and down. Last one, inhale, drop onto the knees if you need to. Make sure your stance is really, really narrow at the elbows. And press ups. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, connect your big toes, spread your knees wide as your mat, and sit your bum back onto your heels that way, opening up the insides of the hips. Forehead comes down onto the mat. One more set of those to do. This is a tough session today. This is brilliant. Inhale and exhale. Try to push onto your heels a little bit more through the arms. Inhale and exhale. Last time to draw up into that nice, lovely plank. Inhale. Exhale, stepping into your plank. And we've got our leg lifts to do. Let's start with the left. Up, down, and right. Up, down, left, right, left, and right. Inhale. Get ready for your narrow push-ups. And exhale. Let's go. Keeping the elbows in towards the body. Just gracing the ribs. Last 2. And 1. Inhale. Exhale from here. Sorry, I'm just going to fix my top. Push right up and through into a lovely downward dog. Flatten out through your thoracic spine by squeezing the shoulder blades together. Looking down at the feet. Inhale. On your exhale, pick your left hand up and try to grab the outside of your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring that hand back and reach with your right hand for the outside of your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, back center. Walk your hands towards your feet. Now we're at the bottom of our spinal roll down. Inhale. On your exhale, ground down through your feet. Let's stack our spine back up into standing. One bit at a time until we're right the way back up overhead. Stretch tall through the arms, through your whole chain, and bring the arms back down by your side. I am pooped after that, like the shit in me. Okay, cool down, and that'll be you guys done for today. Okay, hands on the hips. Inhale. On the exhale, rotating the upper body upon the trunk to turn and look over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Back center. Inhale. Exhale to turn gently. Ribs upon pelvis to look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale to come back center. Interlace the fingers and press the palms of the hands down towards the floor. Inhale. On your exhale, keeping the elbows straight, I want your gaze to follow your hands as you lift your hands right the way up overhead. And when you're there, give the roof a big push away with your hands. Inhale. Exhale. The arms start to come down and you gently go down too. A nice gentle lower of the back, softening of the knees. Just until you're able to get down to touch the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Gently stacking yourself back up into standing, and we follow right the way through. Backs of the hands facing the ceiling. When you've got the arms right the way up overhead, this way you give yourself an extra glorious push up towards the ceiling. You're trying to get an inch taller. Inhale. Exhale. Circle the arms down beside you. Good, bend at the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Good, bend at the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, bend at the knees. Inhale. And exhale, back down center. Bring your legs as wide apart as you possibly can, comfortably. Turn the feet out to 10 to 2. We lunge onto the left leg. Slide the left hand down into the inside. Prop your elbow into the knee here. Inhale. Exhale, reach for the sky with that opposite arm. Inhale. Exhale. Grace down and across the floor. Now we've got opposite knee bent. We've got the right arm pinning this leg straight, and we're lifting that left arm up. Inhale. And exhale. Drag across the mat. This knee's now bent. We take a grab of it with the left arm. Right arm goes up behind us. Inhale. Exhale, gently lowering the arm. It's a little brush across the floor. Pin and grow tall. This is such a glorious stretch. Inhale. Exhale to brush the floor. Trying to get the palms of the hand down onto the mat. Stretching off the insides of the legs and the back body. You can bend and straighten your knees here if you like. Just a little bit of mobility, cool down. I'm even bending my elbows like this. Just doing what my body wants to do. Just wants a bit of movement. Inhale. On the exhale, stay where you are, but try to walk your feet a little bit closer together. Inhale. On your exhale, palms facing each other, let's start to stack ourselves back up into standing. Let's turn to rotate. I've got my right foot out in front, left foot behind, hands on the hips, and I lunge forward. If you're wanting a deeper stretch, please come down onto your knee safely on your mat. Lunge forward. You guys know that I love this stretch, the hip flexor stretch. Inhale and exhale. And you can bring the same arm on the side that's up behind the left arm up overhead. Inhale. Exhale to come off of the stretch. Swap over. Got my left foot out in front now. Inhale. Exhale. I lunge into that front hip. And we bring the arm up overhead to get the spinal insertion of the psoas where it attaches onto your spine. Gets a good stretch when you lift that arm up overhead. Inhale. Exhale to sit back off. Okay, bring hands down onto the mat. Go down in your squatted position, like so. Set the shoulder blades back. And try to gently, with your elbows, edge your knees apart. And let's just sit here for a wee 10 seconds. Channeling into your body, feeling all the heat and the energy that you've generated. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Your body thanks you for it. Big breath in. On the breath out, flatten down onto the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Push up into the spinal roll down position and stack yourself back up into standing. One bit at a time. Few power breaths to finish, which are always my favourite. Big breath in, as deep a breath as you can possibly take. And we're going to fill our hands up to the sky as we go as well. So breathe in. Breathe out. So real forceful pull down of the arms, almost as if you're skiing. Okay, we'll do 4 to 5 of these. Breathe in with all your might. Breathe out. Breathe in with all your might. Breathe out with power. Breathe in with all your might. Breathe out. Last one. Big breath in. Open up the ribs. Breathe out. That was a really tough session today. Really well done. I'm super pleased for anybody who's kept these videos going this whole time. Thank you so much for watching me. I'm having such a good time doing them. I really am. It's keeping some sort of schedule in my life and keeping me fit and active, so I hope it's doing the same for any of you guys. As always, as I say in all of my videos, please I implore you, get in touch with me, be it that it's just leaving a comment for me to send you a private message. Try to find me on Facebook, or if you're one of my clients, of course, you'll have my number, so please get in touch with me if you've any questions or queries, injuries, or you're wanting extra exercises, more explanation about Pilates. Please feel free to get in touch with me at any time. I absolutely love what I do, love looking after you guys. So take care, keep staying safe, and I'll see you in the next video.